The devastation left behind by Helene will be felt in the Carolinas for years to come. And while crews are working with people living in those areas to clean up and rebuild, experts warn that more than just homes are at stake. They're concerned about the rise in mental illness after this type of a tragedy. Licensed mental health counselor Dr. Charryse Johnson and our good friend joining us this morning. Charryse, oh man, again, there's no playbook for something like this other than you feel for the families that are impacted. And we were just talking about there are so many layers to this tragedy. It's not just a family in a mountain home near a river isolated up in the mountains. We've got college campuses and students in Greenville, South Carolina, that are feeling isolated.
Yeah. All over the place, there are so many layers. We have students in Greenville, we have students in Montreat, we have students in Boone that have lost their entire sense of normalcy. We have students who lived in the mountains, who went to school with various friends that they're looking for and haven't seen. So it's something we call ecological grief that also has to do with the loss of a way of life. And also think of all the families who visit these places, and it's something that they've done for years. There's a lot of different layers, and people are feeling it everywhere.
So you mentioned the layer, and that's with some of the younger generation with students. So we've got a 75-year-old Navy vet who lives in Marshall, a tiny town, clinging to a tree for 7 hours, crying for help, washed away in the river, his fiance watching it all happen. You've got this is in Swannanoa. A man survived 2 feet of water pouring into his home, covering his wheelchair. His medicine bottles are floating through his house. He can't reach them. He refuses help because he doesn't want to leave. He goes, where am I going to go? I would rather be stranded and die here alone than to be homeless.
Yeah.
How do you, when this all does physically go away and things are cleaned up,
Yeah.
how do you recover and process the mental aspect of this?
The recovery process will take years. Some people will struggle to recover at all. You know, there are businesses that have lost everything. Their home was connected to their business and all of their life's work, and they may have to be displaced and go into a completely different environment. You know, here's the other unfortunate side is, even with this kind of disaster, bills don't stop. The responsibilities don't stop that people have to pay for. So it's important for us as a community to also not move forward too fast, and I hope that we will continue to remember around Thanksgiving and Christmas and beyond that there are people who are still struggling with this.
We've said the last couple of days that I hate that there has to be a tragedy to be able to bring a community together. You know, we have a political debate last night, and everyone right now is either blue or red. You're in one camp or the other. But then you have an event like Helene, those colors are washed away.
They are.
And we see the best in humanity.
Yeah.
How do we get that to last?
I wish it would last forever. I hate that we only see it in these moments, but all we can do is just hang on to the fact that it's here now. I've seen some of the most incredible individuals, therapists, and various medical professionals putting things together, and let's just continue to keep that alive. And hopefully, you know, with opportunities to discuss it like this, we'll continue to keep the conversation fresh.
Okay, so I feel like 2 conversations need to happen. The first conversation happens from to an individual that's literally going through this right now. What do you say to someone that may have lost everything?
That's a tough question. I think the biggest thing that we can say is, I'm so sorry for your loss, and how can I continue to support you? So not just supporting you in the moment. A lot of times we think, well, we just need to get their physical needs taken care of. We need them to have a roof over their head or have water or have dog food, and those things are great. But true loss is experienced later, so we need to stay connected to them and say, don't hesitate to continue to reach out and let me know what you need and how I can support you.
How else the other conversation happens with those of us that maybe weren't firsthand affected by that, and we almost lose sight of priorities and things that are important. I'm just even thinking of my own daughters. How do I have a conversation when they get frustrated that their Xbox is buffering and they get mad that they don't have what they want right now? I'm not saying this is happening right now, but we've had these conversations as parents. How do you look at them and go, will you hang on a second, please? Will you take a look at what our neighbors are dealing with? Can we get our priorities in order and understand what real loss and be grateful for what we do have?
Sure. One of the things that I think might be helpful is if as a family you are doing something consistently to help. So maybe every time you go to the grocery store for the next several weeks, you go, why don't you go pick out a few items that we can send to disaster relief for those that are still suffering, and continue to keep some relevance in your home, and it creates in your mind, there are bigger things to worry about. This is a first world situation, but not the worst of them all.
That is a great idea, and a lot of that is modeled behavior. It's got to start with those older and show them, let's not just say what we can do.
Yeah.
You know, sending out a prayer and being thoughtful, that is all great, but doing something. Watch me make an extra effort. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
We're going to keep talking about this because we know that there will be PTSD and anxiety that will come for months and years through this. Like you said, Dr. Charryse Johnson, thank you for helping us at least start this conversation. Again, before we go to break, I want to show you some numbers. Maybe this can help get some of that mental health help to those in need. There are disaster stress helplines, 800-985-5990. That provides crisis counseling for any folks during a natural disaster 24/7. You can also call the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at any time at 988. And remember, you are never alone.